So good morning and Jai Hind everyone. Today we are here on the chapter algebra exercise 11.4. Yesterday we have completed our question number 1 of the exercise 11.4 and questions were of practical use of algebra. So right now we are starting our exercise from question number 2. So exercise 11.4 question number 2. It is telling here is change the following statements using expressions into statement in an ordinary language. बेटा ordinary language का मतलब होता है the language we use it. ठीक है? The language we use it. This is called ordinary language. And the language which is written in the book is called bookish language. Okay, sometimes there are some little harder words which we take time to understand also. But what I talk, what you talk, it's a normal ordinary language. Okay? So what we have to do is we have to convert our question in ordinary language. Now let's see what is the question here. It is telling the first one, a notebook cost ₹5. ठीक है? One notebook is there and its cost is ₹5. Sorry, rupees P. Sorry, rupees P. And a book cost rupees 3p. All of you, first you don't write, just understand only. ठीक है? Look at here. नोटबुक की कॉस्ट कितनी हुई बेटा? केवल p. अब p कितना है? Nobody knows. p can be rupees 10, p can be rupees 15, p can be rupees 50, and p can be also rupees 500 as well. ठीक है? Nobody knows what is p here. So this is unknown. ठीक है? And unknown for us. बट बुक वाले को पता था कि p क्या है ना? क्योंकि बुक वाले ने तो बुक बनाया, बट हमें नहीं पता. तो दिस इज अननोन फॉर अस. नाउ अ बुक कॉस्ट इज रिटन रुपीज 3p. तो 3p का मतलब कितना होता है बेटा? 3 इंटू p. ओके, एंड 3 इंटू p का मतलब हुआ 3 मल्टीप्लाई बाय p. p क्या था? नोटबुक की कॉस्ट. नोटबुक कॉस्ट. तो कैन यू टेल मी, इसको हम ऑर्डिनरी लैंग्वेज में क्या बोल सकते हैं? वी कैन सिंपली से दैट द कॉस्ट ऑफ अ बुक इज, you can simply note it down and you can understand as well. The cost of a book is 3 times of the cost of notebook. Do you think yes or no? Write it down in the chat box. Do you feel I am saying the correct statement? The cost of book is 3 times of cost of notebook. This is simple as we have seen the question. So you can simply write it down. Cost of a book is 3 times of the cost of notebook. Simple. This is called ordinary language. एंड ये जो लिखा था बेटा वो मैथमेटिकल वे में लिखा था. ठीक है? तो हमने उसको अपने फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट करके लिख लिया. ठीक है? Now move on to the B1. What is telling here? B1 is Tony puts Q marbles on the table. It means Tony कितना मार्बल टेबल के ऊपर रखता है? Q मार्बल रखता है. कितने रखता है? We don't know. Q is a variable here which is unknown to us. And then it is written he has 8Q marbles in his box. It means उसके बॉक्स में बहुत सारे मार्बल्स हैं, लेकिन उसमें से उसने कुछ ही निकाल कर टेबल पे रख दिए. ठीक है? तो यहाँ पर 8Q लिखा हुआ है. कैन यू प्लीज टेल मी व्हाट स्टेटमेंट यू विल मेक फ्रॉम दिस? यूज दिस कॉन्सेप्ट विच इज रिटन ऑन द बोर्ड and tell me what statement can you write from this question of Tony. Tony has Q marbles on the table and he has also some marbles in the box, and it is telling he has 8Q marbles on the box, in the box. Now tell me, how can you write it down in your own language? Tell me faster. In your own language, how can you write it down? Yes, wonderful. Very nice. I can see some of the students are writing. See, few marbles are there. It is there on table. ठीक है? And 8 cube marbles are there in box. ठीक है? So अगर आप गौर से देखोगे बेटा तो 8 क्यू का मतलब होता है 8 इंटू क्यू. ठीक है? और क्यू क्या है बेटा? क्यू है मार्बल्स which are there, marbles in the on the table, sorry, not in the table, on the table. ठीक है? So you can simply write it down the statement. Tony has 8 times of marbles on the table in the box. ठीक है? It means उसके पास बॉक्स में कितने मार्बल है? 8 times of marbles which he has kept on the table. Okay? Simple as 8q. 8q मतलब 8 into q. So you will be writing it as a statement. Simply write it down. Tony has 8 times of marbles he puts on table in his box. ठीक है? इट मीन्स उसके पास बॉक्स में कितने मार्बल्स है? 8 टाइम्स ऑफ मार्बल्स जो उसने टेबल पे रख दिए हैं. ओके, सो दिस इज द आंसर ऑफ दिस पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन. नाउ क्वेश्चन नंबर सी. आवर क्लास हैज n स्टूडेंट्स. ओके, आवर क्लास हैज n स्टूडेंट. इसका मतलब ये हो कि आपकी क्लास में सपोज n बच्चे हैं. ठीक है? देन इट इज टेलिंग Our school has 20 n students. अब ये मैं नहीं बताऊंगी, ये आप खुद बताइए. Tell me now. आपकी क्लास में n बच्चे हैं. ठीक है? कितने बच्चे? Nobody knows. ठीक है? Our class has n students and your school has 20 n students. Please, I want answer in the chat box. You write wrong answer, but all the answer are accepted. आप गलत लिखो, सही लिखो, but सब लोग लिखो. I'm observing your answers now. So we will be simply writing this one in the form of statement. School has 20 times the number of students in the class. Okay. Now move on to the next question. Next question is also similar like this only beta. Question number D. Second D. It is telling Jaggu is Z-year-old. Okay, Jaggu is a boy. Very good name, na? Jaggu Dada. Jaggu is Z-year-old, है ना? You know, Jaggu is sounding like Dada. Jaggu Dada. Okay, so we have Jaggu. Jaggu is having Z years old. He's Z-year-old right now, and his uncle is 4Z-year-old. Now look at here. Uncle is, yeah, you can simply call it uncle is 4Z. 4Z का मतलब क्या होता है बेटा? 4 into Z मतलब 4 times of Z. What can you write down? Tell me. What can you write it down? It means his uncle is 4 times of Jaggu. Jaggu's age. Okay? Means हमको यहाँ पे अंकल की एज तो मिल गई. 4 times of Jaggu age. Now it is also telling अंकल के बाद यहाँ पर आंट दिया हुआ है. ठीक है? So now आंटी कितनी है? Now aunt is 4Z minus 3. नहीं, ठीक है? 4Z minus 3. Now look at here. 4Z क्या था? Can you tell me 4Z कौन था? अभी तुरंत बताइए. अभी हमने जस्ट देखा था यहाँ पे 4Z कौन था? जग्गू की फैमिली में 4Z who is there? अंकल. वेरी गुड. एंड अंकल से 3 कम मतलब यंगर या एल्डर? टेल मी. अंकल जी से 3 years कम. बिकॉज -3 का मतलब होता है 3 years कम. नाउ टेल मी, यंगर और एल्डर अगर 3 साल कम है मतलब क्या हुआ? बड़ा हुआ कि छोटा हुआ? Yes, younger हुआ. Very good. So simply write it down. Aunt is 3 years younger than uncle. Finished. You have two statement here. His uncle is 4 times of Jaggu's age and aunt is 3 years younger than uncle. Finished. Now, question number last, that is E1. Okay? We have the last question, that is E. In an arrangement of dots, there are R rows. Okay? There are R rows. Each row contains 5 dots. In an arrangement of dots, there are R rows and each row contains 5 dots. यहाँ पर क्वेश्चन इनकम्प्लीट है, हम लोग क्वेश्चन को थोड़ा सा कंप्लीट बनाते हैं and then we will be doing it. Okay? Wait. So I'm going to rub this D1. Now look at here. E1 is total. There are R rows. ठीक है? In an arrangement, we have total R rows and one row we will have total 5 dots. Now I am asking from you, tell me, if one row 5 dots, two row how many dots? जल्दी बताइए. One row 5 dots, two rows how many dots? 10. 10 कैसे आया बेटा? 5 into 2 करने से आया ना? 5 into 2 करने से आया. Yes. So how many dots in 3 rows? जल्दी से बताइए. How many dots in 3 rows? Yes, 5 into 3, correct. Now tell me how many dots in 4 rows? जल्दी बताइए, how many dots in 4 rows? 5 into 4, wonderful. 5 into 4, do not speak 20. Tell me in this way, okay? Now tell me students, if number of rows are R, ठीक है? If number of rows are R, then how many dots? जल्दी से बताओ. 5 R. Wonderful, Rishabh. You are the first one who replied. Yes. 5 into R. 5 into R. That means 5 R. So 5 times of the row. You can simply write it down 5 times of the row. So this question number 2 is completely done by us. Okay, this is completed. Okay, so now last question of your exercise, question number 3. So question number 3 is telling here is, given Munnu's age to be X year, okay? Here it is telling the age of Munnu. Here the names are very, very proper, you know, Munnu's age. These days, nobody is keeping these names, Munnu, Tunnu or Jaggu, okay, Motu, Patlu. We don't keep these kind of names, no? We keep simple names, Aditya, Manya, Akshat, Abhinav, these kind of familiar names, no? Okay, so these earlier we used to have Munnu, Chunnu, okay, Bantu, Bablu, okay, Tinku. So this time we don't have these kinds of names, है ना? Thank God. So here we have Munnu's age is X, okay? Now it is telling here what X minus 2 may show. It means यहाँ पर पूछ रहा है आपसे कि अगर मुन्नू की एज X है तो X minus 2 कौन होगा? अब आप मुझे बताइए, मुन्नू X minus 2 का मतलब क्या हुआ? यंगर और एल्डर? प्लीज यू टेल मी. X minus 2 what represent? It represent younger or it represent elder? Wonderful. It can be the younger brother. Okay? Because अगर माइनस में है तो या तो यंगर ब्रदर हो सकता है या यंगर सिस्टर हो सकती है. So you can simply say that 2 years younger. ठीक है? 2 years younger. So you can simply take brother. ठीक है? It means मुन्नू का ब्रदर जो हो गया वो 2 years younger than मुन्नू. This we have written. Now it is also asking, we have to guess x plus 4. Now you tell me, x plus 4, what do you think? Elder or younger? X plus 4, elder or younger? Okay, very good. It's elder. 4 years elder. अब आपको क्या लगता है 4 साल बड़ा कौन हो सकता है? पेरेंट तो नहीं हो सकते बिल्कुल. हमारे पेरेंट्स में और हम में काफी डिफरेंस होता है ना? तो 4 साल बड़ा कौन हो सकता है? व्हाट डू यू थिंक? ओके, वेरी गुड. ब्रदर हो सकता है, सिस्टर हो सकती है ना? सो लेट अस टेक ब्रदर, हमने ले चुका. नाउ वी आर टेकिंग सिस्टर सपोज. So sister age can be 4 years elder than Munnu. So this also we have written. Now the last one, it is telling 3x plus 7. अब आप ये मुझे बताइए कि ये कौन हो सकता है? See this, 3x मतलब 3 times of मुन्नू प्लस 7 मतलब 7 साल और ज्यादा, मतलब काफी बड़ा हो गया एज में. तो अब नाउ टेल मी, वो ये कौन हो सकता है? फादर हो सकते हैं कि ग्रैंडफादर हो सकते हैं? कौन हो सकता है? 3 times of Munnu plus 7. Okay, yes, it can be he can be a grandfather as well, he can be an uncle as well, he can be also a father. ठीक है, depend on you कि आप कितने छोटे हो. ठीक है, so it can be a parents as well. तो हम यहाँ पे लिख देते हैं father. ठीक है, we are writing father, you can also write it down anyone else also. So father can be 7 more than 3 times of Munnu. Finished. So this is all about question number 3A. All of you please write it down this. Write it down faster.